Hello everyone, it's a very long time since I made a video, and today I wanted to do a video where I'm showing you my favorite Pokemon from each and every single, well, generation type and gimmick and all that good stuff. Can't remember be covering some of it, but whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, we're just gonna go down the list and see what I like, see what I don't like, and see what goes on. So first, Gen 1 normal type Pokemon. Gen 1 has always kind of been like a meh generation. I started with Gen 3, so you'll probably hear me talk a lot more about that. But I guess for here, we'll go ahead and choose Chansey. Chansey's a good one. Fire type. Very limited selection here, fire type gen. I'm not really a big fan of the starters. They're kind of like whatever. Just Growlithe here. Water type. Bunch of water types here. Lapras hands down. Lapras for me is one of my favorites. For grass type, also kind of not that many selection here. Over Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is a good pick. Then we got electric type, not that many here. Pikachu can go do things to itself. I think I'll go for Zapdos. Ice type, literally nothing here. I don't want to repeat Mons, but I probably will, so I'll just go Lapras again. Lapras, you can't go wrong with Lapras. Here, the Machop line has always been kind of weird. These two are kind of also on Hitmonchan, or like whatever. I'll go Poliwrath. Poison type, there's a lot more options here for poison type. I am going to choose, I think Nidoking is pretty freaking sick. And I'll choose shinies and everything later. You can see kind of down here, there's a little shiny charm. We'll choose shinies. Ground type, again, I don't really want to do too many repeats. I think Rhydon is pretty cool. Flying type, if there was, well, I mean, I guess I'll come up with Gen 2, but I really like the evolutions for Golbat. Psychic type, from these, Mew. Can't go wrong with Mew, especially from the movie. Mew is awesome. Bug type, Scyther. It's a basic pick, but Scyther. Ammonite, same thing, basic pick. Ghost type, there's not much here, so we'll go Gengar. Dragon type, again, there wasn't much here. I kind of like Dragonair more than I like Dragonite. Dark type, there was no dark types in Gen 1, so I'm just going to go ahead and choose the substitute doll. Steel types, Magneton is pretty sick. Fairy type, Mr. Mime can go do things to himself as well. I'll go Clefairy, or yeah, Clefairy. Favorite starter, I think it's Pikachu and Eevee from the Let's Go games. I just realized I'm just covering it right here too. Then we'll scroll down for that as you guys will get that covered. Man, favorite starter. I'm gonna have to use Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is a good little boy. Favorite gimmick. So these are Megas, G Maxes, stuff like that. Let's see. You got the Mega starters here, which are pretty cool. Mega Beedrill, a little underrated guys. Got the Ice Cream on here. Demonic looking Pinsir. Favorite one from all of these. I don't really have a favorite. I think Mega Kangaskhan is actually pretty sick. Favorite legendary, again, there's not that many of these here. I'm gonna have to go with Articuno. My favorite overall from what I picked, Lapras, hands down. So these are Gen 1. Next, Gen 2. Didn't really play them all Gen 2. Like I said, I went into Gen 3 really hard when I was a lot younger. I recently finished a playthrough of Heart Gold Soul Silver, so I know a bit about Gen 2 and just stuff from other games. For my favorite normal type here, gotta go with Furret. Got that 10-hour version of Furret playing in the background in my head. Favorite fire type, I always thought Slugma and Macargo were Gen 3 because that's where I first encountered them. I'm gonna go Handour. Handour's pretty sick. Favorite water type, I'm very partial to Azumarill. Azumarill is pretty sick. I like using it in the terror raids and in battling. Favorite grass type, I'm gonna go Chikorita just because it reminds me of that one video where it's getting chopped off and its little nubs are getting removed. I'm gonna go Mareep for electric type. Gotta represent my one of my Oshis. Favorite ice type. Man, these are all kind of not that great. I'm gonna go with oh man, I forgot his name. Sneasel. Because Sneasel looks pretty freaking sick. Heracross for fighting type. Heracross is sick. Crobat. Crobat's probably one of my favorite poison types. It's so sick. For ground type, Steelix. I always thought Steelix was pretty cool too. I remember seeing a lot of these when I was playing Fire Red Leaf Green when I was a lot younger, and just be like, man, I really wanted a Steelix, but I couldn't do it because I was, just playing by myself. I couldn't trade with anyone. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Favorite flying type. I don't want to choose Crobat again. I think I'll choose. Man, these are all kind of not that great. Skarmory. I think Skarmory is gonna have to take it. Skarmory was sick. Favorite psychic type. Espeon. First evolution on here. Espeon is pretty sick. Favorite bug type. Scizor. Scizor was always sick. Same thing with not being able to trade for it, so I couldn't really get one. Tyranitar, obviously. Mischievous, there's only one choice, so I got no choice here. Same thing with Dragon. Kingdra, though. Kingdra is pretty freaking sick. I'm gonna choose Espeon. Umbreon. There you go. Steel type. Man, I've already chosen 3 steel types on here. I'm gonna have to go with Scizor again. Scizor's just pretty freaking sick. Favorite fairy type from here. Togepi. Togepi's nice. I like Togepi. Favorite starter. Again, you guys can't see it, so I apologize. My favorite starter from these guys. I think Totodile. Totodile is pretty memeable. I like him. My favorite gimmick. Mega Ampharos with his luscious golden locks of hair. And then my favorite legendary from the 3 dogs, Ho-Oh, Lugia, and Thing. I'm gonna have to go with Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh is pretty freaking sick, especially it's shiny. I think my favorite overall is gonna have to be, as much as I want to choose Ampharos or Mareep, I'm gonna say it's Scizor. Next, best gen, without a doubt, it is in my name. You can see it right here. Best gen ever. Gen 3 favorite normal type. Now this is what I have a lot more. Oh, why is this one purple? Must have been from an event or something. Favorite normal. Oh, wow, I forgot Swablu's normal type. It changes into dragon after it evolves. I'm gonna have to go. Oh man, this one's hard. I'm gonna go with Swallow. Swallow's pretty sick. Favorite fire type. Blaziken. Basic. Water type, Mudkip. It's gotta be Mudkip, man. I don't. Boy, my boy's in the back, but he's a good boy. He's a very, very good boy. Favorite grass type, Breloom. I always thought Breloom was pretty sick. Grass fighting, very unique type. Here, there's not much choices. I'm gonna go with Manectric, probably the most basic one. Favorite ice type, Seal. Seal's sick. I like Seal. He's just a round boy. Actually, favorite fighting type. Honestly, kind of controversial. I'm gonna choose a Breloom. I like Breloom a lot. Favorite poison type. None of these really speak to me. Roselia. Favorite ground type. So you guys can't see the top. Ooh, Flygon. Flygon's my fucking boy. I love Flygon. Favorite flying type. Oh, they have Shadow Lugia on here. That's pretty sick. I like Tropius. Not a lot of people like him. Pretty not that great in battling, but he's cool. Psychic is where it's really freaking hard because I love Gardevoir. Not for those reasons, but I love Gardevoir. I love Metagross. I love the Latias. Deoxys is freaking sick. Jirachi is awesome as well. Like, it's just so many choices. I'm gonna choose, like, I know I can choose these 2 later, so I'm going to choose Latias. And I'll choose others over here. Masquerain was always pretty sick. I never knew how to get it because I mainly play Emerald, and then I think I found out you can't really get it in Emerald, so I don't know. But he's sick. Favorite rock type? Aggron. Aggron is sick. Can't say much about that. Favorite ghost type? No, not Shedinja. What's his name? I'm blanking on this name. It'll be up on the screen. I love this Pokemon, just the way that you can to basically win for free unless they have like the answer to you, which would be just Ghost or some other like a flying or a fire, which not that many trainers did. My favorite dragon, Rayquaza, hands down. Fucking love Rayquaza. Favorite dark type, Absol. I remember when I first saw an Absol, I thought it was really, really rare, and it is kind of hard to find, but it's just so sick. Favorite steel type, Metagross. Metagross, hands down. Fairy type, fucking Gardevoir. Gardevoir is amazing. Favorite starter, Mudkip, hands down. Can't go wrong with Mudkip. Favorite gimmick type. Now all of these are super difficult. I don't know what to choose because Mega Sceptile sick, Shiny Mega Gardevoir is awesome, Altaria looks sick, Mega Rayquaza, Mega Metagross, like these are all sick. I am going to have to choose Mega Gardevoir. It is a Pokemon that got me into competitive battling when I used to do it. I don't do it a lot now because of time and I'm trying to finish the Pokédex and everything, so I'm playing other games instead of Scarlet Violet, where I can do competitive stuff with the Gardevoir. But Gardevoir is sick. I love her shiny, and then we'll go through later and kind of change all these to get their shiny forms, to get the new ones. Favorite legendary, Rayquaza, hands down Rayquaza. And it's just, man, it's so hard to choose a favorite from Gen 3 because this is my gen. I mean, you can even see here I have my Kyogre on my hand, but I'm supposed to get the rest of them. I don't know when that'll happen. Things changed when I was getting them, but I think I'm gonna have to choose. Oh my god, I don't know. I'm gonna choose Rayquaza. I have to choose Rayquaza. He's my boy. I can't let him like that. Let him down. Gen 4. Gen 4, I have not played a lot of Gen 4. I tried Brilliant Diamond. It was awful. I didn't make it past like the second gym. I have not tried Platinum or any of the other games. If I do play one, it's gonna be Platinum. I have it on my emulator on my iPhone, but yeah. So let's see. Favorite normal type. I know a decent amount of it just because I've been playing Legends Arceus, so I know a good amount of stuff from this gen, but not a lot. Favorite normal type from these, Bidoof. It's gotta be Bidoof. He's a little boy. He's Bidoof. Favorite fire type. There's not that many here. These are all kind of not good. I'm gonna choose Oven Rotom. Rotom Heat. Favorite water type, Gastrodon. Pink one specifically. Gastrodon is adorable. Favorite grass type, Wormadam / Burmy, Sharam, Open Cherum, Carvine. Yeah, these are all not good. I'm gonna choose the little hedgehog. Shaman. Favorite electric type, Pachirisu. Worlds 2014, man. Pachirisu is just awesome. Favorite ice type, I really like what they did with Frostlass. I didn't put it on my list, but I always thought Glalie was sick. And then when I saw that you can evolve it into a Frostlass, I'm like, all right, that's pretty fucking sick. That's sick. Gallade, I'm partial to the Gardevoir family, as you guys can see. I love anything that will come from that line. Favorite poison type, Roserade's pretty sick. I mean, you can kind of see, right? Roserade's pretty sick. Favorite ground type. These are all kind of okay. I'm not really partial to any of them, really. I'm gonna go with Gastrodon again. Favorite flying type, Togekiss. Togekiss is sick again for the battling and just the whole concept of, an old Pokemon just evolving again. Favorite psychic type Pokemon. Oh, I'll go with Cresselia. Cresselia is pretty sick. Favorite bug type. These are all awful bug types. I'm gonna go with Combi. Combi's kind of cute. I like Combi. We'll go Combi. Favorite rock type. Shieldon. Looks the derpiest. Favorite ghost. These are all sick. I'm gonna go Giratina Origin Form. It's fucking Giratina Origin Form. That thing looks sick. Favorite dragon. What the hell is this? Is this like another event type thing? I'm not too sure. We'll go Garchomp. Basic answer, but Garchomp's pretty sick. Favorite dark type, Darkrai. Darkrai is awesome. Favorite steel type? Bronzong. Battling wise, and again, I watch like Wolfie and shit, so he's pretty freaking cool, man. Bronzong is cool. They're very feisty in Legends as well. They always want to like attack you and stuff. Fairy type, Togekiss again, not much to say there. Favorite starter, I guess I'll go Piplup. I don't really have a favorite starter here. My wife loves these a lot. Favorite gimmick form, Gallade, Mega Lopunny, Mega... These are all ass. I'm gonna go with Mega Lopunny. Mega Lopunny looks pretty cool. Favorite legendary from Gen or Giratina. Origin form Giratina. Favorite overall, I think I should give it to Gastrodon. Gastrodon was pretty cool. It was supposed to be in Gen 3. Reminds me a lot of Swampert. Because it's basically the same type. So yeah, that one. Gen 5. So Gen 5, Black, White 2. I played, I believe it was Black and then White 2. Shortly after I got out of high school back in 2013. So I know a good amount of them. It just has been a long time since I've actually played them. So favorite normal type. Oh yeah, I forgot that the deers are part normal. That's crazy. Favorite normal type. What the hell? Oh, these are probably from Pokestar Studios. That's right. Honestly, normal types from this generation are very lacking. They all kind of suck. I will give it to... I remember Buffalant a lot. Just because of the stupid hair. It's so dumb. Favorite fire type. Ooh. Oh, man, I don't want to do repeats. I'm going to go Chandelure. Chandelure is so sick. Favorite water type. These are all kind of ass. I'll go Samurott though. Samurott was cool. It was my starter that I chose. Favorite grass type. Whimsicott. I like Whimsicott. It's adorable. Little fucking cotton hair and everything. That's sick. Joltik. Amazing. Small. Not much to say there. Favorite ice type. Ice is very lacking this generation. I'm gonna go with Kyurem White. Kyurem White. Favorite fighting type. Got the Swords of Justice, Keldeo, Meloetta in her... I think this is her pirouette form. I don't really have one. I'm gonna go with Mindfu, just because I caught a shiny one recently in Scarlet Violet in the DLC when I was going through it. Among Us. Among Us is very funny. Very tanky Pokemon. Excadrill, basic choice, but it's so freaking cool. Favorite flying type. I'm gonna give it to Emolga. Emolga, little flying rat, is awesome. I like it. Favorite psychic type. Meloetta psychic type? I didn't even know that. That's crazy. Oh wow. Okay, I didn't know Victini was fire psychic too. I am gonna give it to... I'm gonna give it Solosis. Solosis is pretty cute. Just a little ball. Favorite bug type. Volcarona. I remember when I first saw the Volcarona in the little desert place where you catch it. That shit is sick. Made me think it was a legendary for a while too. Favorite rock type. These are all awful. I'm gonna go with Archon. Ghost type. I don't want to repeat, but I'm going to. Chandelure is just chef's kiss. It's awesome. Favorite dragon type. Honestly, they're all kind of like whatever. I'm gonna give it a Hydreigon. But yeah, they're all kind of like whatever. Favorite dark type. I'm gonna give it to Zorua. It's kind of cute. I like it. Favorite steel type. Again, I don't want to repeat too much. I would choose Excadrill, but I'm going to choose Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn is kind of cool when you use it competitively. Steel Grass, kind of okay, decent type. Not many weaknesses. Just fire. 4 times of fire. Favorite fairy. Whimsicott. Favorite starter overall. How long am I gonna... Okay, next one I should be fine. I don't have to scroll down a lot. We can do... These are all kind of not great. I'll go Oshawott. And then my favorite gimmick type, which really is just Mega Adino and G-Max. Garbodor. And then all these, I don't know. This one I really don't. I'll go shiny Mecha Tyranitar. Favorite legendary. Okay, this one's gonna be cut off no matter if I scroll up or down. The legendaries here are kind of like whatever. The incarnate forms of the genies all look terrible. The genies themselves are pretty cool. If I had to choose one, I guess I'll go with. Oh, I don't remember which one's this one. I think I'm gonna say it's a lot. That tornado? No, that's tornado. It's the blue one's tornado. This is thunderous, I believe. The green one, the green genie. My favorite overall, I think I'm actually gonna have to give it to Chandelure. Chandelure is such a cool Pokemon. Just the whole, yeah, just I don't even know how to say it. It's just really freaking cool. Gen 6 XY Oras. I love these games. I was already in college by the time they came out, but I remember when they were just, first 3D Pokemon. It was awesome. They were kind of really easy, especially X and Y. I remember I took my time with X and I finished it in about 2 days, and then I speedran Y so I can get the rest of the Pokemon, and I was done with it in like 6 hours. It was like super crazy fast how you do it. Here, I'm gonna try and refrain from using the gimmick ones in these spots, but sometimes I just won't be able to. Here, Bunnyairy is cute. I like Bunnyairy. Favorite fire type, Talonflame. Basic answer, Talonflame or 6. Favorite water type, or the new one isn't a legendary, or these. Ooh, Kyogre though. Ooh, I'm gonna give it a Greninja. Just Greninja is pretty sick. Favorite grass type, Trevenant was cool. I like Trevenant. Trevenant is a nice, cool Pokemon. For here, favorite electric type, I'm gonna have to give it a Mega Ampharos again because the other ones are kind of ass. Favorite ice type, these are not that great. I think Burmite. He's in Legends. He's starting to grow on me. Avalugg is like whatever, but the Bergmite is pretty nice. He's kind of cute. Favorite fighting type, Hawlucha. Hawlucha is such a cool Pokemon. Fighting, flying. I think it was the first one based off of Lucha Libre. I mean, come on, man. The dude's freaking Rey Mysterio over here. Favorite poison type, Skrelp. Mainly because saying Skrelp is really funny. Favorite ground type, Diggersby is actually pretty cool. He was used in competitive a little bit, at least at the very beginning when I was doing singles at the very beginning. Favorite flying type, I feel like Noivern and Noibat are very missed, like not that great. Missed potential is what I want to say. I'm gonna give flying type to one of the Vivians. Which one do I want to give it to? I'll give it to the Pokemon one. Favorite psychic type, I am going to give it to favorite psychic type. I'm gonna give it Esper. I don't know why I thought about that so long. Esper, obviously. Favorite bug, controversial choice, Mega Beedrill. Mega Beedrill is pretty sick. Favorite rock type, these are awful. Tyrantrum is not that great. I'll give it a Tyrant. Tyrant's pretty cool. He's pretty cute. Ghost type, Aegislash, hands down. Aegislash is so fucking sick. Favorite dragon type, Goomy. I like Goomy. Goomy is awesome. Favorite dark type, I'm gonna give it to. Oh, I don't remember. Just stupid. I know its evolution is Malmar. Oh, I don't remember. It'll be on the screen somewhere. He's really unique. The evolution method that they had for him when they started making like really weird evolution methods are pretty cool. Just turning your 3DS upside down and making it evolve. Inge. But yeah, I mean, dark type is really unique. Dark Psychic, one of the first ones too. Steel type, Aegislash attack form. Obviously, again, Aegislash is just such a really cool, sick Pokemon. Favorite fairy, favorite new fairy. Keep that in mind because I know Mega Gardevoir and all the other fairies are down here as well. Favorite fairy, I'm gonna go with AZ's Floette. I love the color scheme of it. Favorite starter, I did choose Chespin. Chespin is awesome. It was adorable. I was really sad to see how it turned out, but it is what it is. Favorite gimmick, oh my god, this Oh, this is so hard because these are so many good choices. Um, man, all of them. Man, I miss. Speaking to the choir here, man. I miss Mega Evolution. It was so sick. I'm gonna choose Mega Rayquaza. Mega Rayquaza is just kiss. For favorite legendary, I'm gonna try and choose these from the X and Y ones. Zygarde. Zygarde was pretty cool. It has a really unique design, little snake dude, and yeah, I don't know what to say, man. Snake dude is pretty sick. Favorite overall from this generation, Aegislash. I mean, he's popular for a reason, right? Aegislash is just so cool. Gen 7, Sun and Moon. I can probably speak into the choir. These are my least favorite games, man. Sun. I think I played Sun and Moon on release. They were okay. Lots of dialogue, like a lot more than normal. I was already like a lot older too. I was almost done with college, and I did going through personal things at the time too. So my head wasn't completely in the game there, but it is what it is. And then Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were just completely dog shit. They're awful. But some of the Pokemon in them were pretty cool. Let's go through them. Normal types. Got the Picky Peck line. You got the Trump line. We got Beware. I'm gonna choose Drampa. Drampa just looks really freaking funny. Favorite dark type? Oricorio. Or fire type. Fire type Oricorio looks cool. The shiny. Oh my god, the shiny looks so sick. And I'll probably have the shinies up on the screen or something right now, because I'm gonna go through all these and change these to shinies are the ones I know that I like. Favorite water type from this generation? I thought Wishiwashi is actually pretty sick, so I'm gonna do Wishiwashi. School form specifically. Favorite grass type? Decidueye. Decidueye is just so fucking sick. Ghost grass archer, like how can you not? Favorite electric type? I want to choose an old one. I want to choose a new one. Togedemaru. Togedemaru is just like a nice little steel fluffy ball. Favorite ice type? Ice Vulpix. Alolan Vulpix. Looks sick. That's something new from this generation too. All the Alolan forms. That was actually something pretty cool that I really liked, and I'm glad that they kept. Favorite fighting type? Buzzwole. Dude's just on roids. He's pretty sick. Favorite poison type? Oh my god, Poipole and Naganadel. Oh my god, those are so freaking sick. Favorite ground type? Sandygast. No, not Sandygast. Sandygast is a small one. The big one, Palossand. He's pretty cool. Unique. Surprised it took him so long to make a sandcastle type Pokemon. Favorite flying type? I love that these are rock flying. So unique, but I'm gonna choose Celesteela. Celesteela is pretty sick. Favorite psychic type? Cosmoan, Cosmog, the legends. All these are like whatever. I'm gonna choose Cosmog. Cosmog is cool. Favorite bug type? Golisopod. Golisopod is really sick. Really unique ability. Awesome design. Not much to say. Favorite rock type? Neolego. Neolego is pretty cool. Very story-wise important as well. Favorite ghost type? Honestly, I want to say Mimikyu. I want to say Dhelmise. Marshall's on here is pretty cool too. I did not know Blacephalon was ghost. That's pretty unique. I'm gonna go with Dhelmise. Dhelmise is actually pretty cool. Favorite dragon? Naganadel. 100%. Naganadel is just so sick again. It's like you can't say much about it. Favorite dark type? From this generation, none of them speak to me. Incineroar, I don't really like the design. From what I've seen with competitive, people don't really like it either. I'm gonna choose Guzzlord. Guzzlord is pretty cool. His shiny is actually really unique as well. Favorite steel type? I love Kartana. Such a cool design. Origami, old Pokemon, awesome. Favorite fairy type? A lot of these fairies don't really speak to. Never mind. I got Mimikyu, of course. Mimikyu. Can't forget my boy Mimikyu again. Rowlet. Rowlet is sick. Favorite gimmick form? So they're counting the Alolan forms as gimmick forms, which is interesting. I mean, I guess that was kind of their gimmick. It got G-Max Melmetal, got Ultimate Ultra Necrozma. Just Surfing Raichu. Surfing Raichu is pretty cool. His design was unique, his typing is unique. Favorite legendary, you got Silvally, or Type Null, Silvally, all the Tapus, these guys. Marshadow. Specifically this form so we can actually see what the shiny looks like. And again, I'll have the shinies up on the screen too. My favorite one overall from this generation, I think I'm gonna have to choose Naganado. Which I hope I'm saying that correctly. I don't know if I am. fuck if I know. But Naganado's pretty sick. Okay, Gen 8 Sword Shield, stuck during the pandemic. That's when I really got into competitive battling and everything. So I know a fair amount of this, and I had to replay the games recently because I wanted to complete my Pokedex and my saves got freaking set, which sucks. But I got through them. Not much to say here. They're including the Hisuian forms in here too. That's pretty cool. Wooloo. Wooloo is just amazing. You can't go wrong with Wooloo. Favorite fire type? Sizzlepede. Such a cool design. Such for another bug fire. Favorite water type? Dracovish. Mr. Fish. Favorite grass type? I like Applin. Applin's a cute little, something that should have been done a long time ago. Worm and apple, but they're taking worm and doing the Y or WYRN to make it like a dragon. So I think that was pretty cool. Favorite electric type? These are all kind of like whatever. I am going to give it to Morpeko. Story wise with Marnie and everything. Pretty cool. Favorite ice type? My favorite ice type. Snom. Snom's just a little boy. He's just cute. Favorite fighting type? Phalanx. I really liked Phalanx. I used him a bit for in competitive play too. He's really cool. I'm seeing a lot of these are just because they're like, oh, these are really good in competitive. And I never really did much with competitive, but I thought it was pretty cool. Favorite poison type? Eternatus actually was pretty sick. Eternatus is really sick. Favorite ground type? I didn't really use it a lot, but Runerigus is a really cool Galarian form for Cofagrigus. Favorite flying type? Corviknight. I think Corviknight is a really cool foil to Skarmory, which we have up here. They're just really sick. Favorite psychic type? Favorite psychic type? Orbeetle is pretty cool concept wise. It's just a UFO, especially its G-Max form. Hatterene, same. Oh man, there's actually some pretty good choices here. I think I'm gonna give it to Galarian Articuno. Its design is like really majestic, really elegant. It looks really nice. Let's see here. Favorite bug type? I think this is, yes, favorite bug. I'll give it an Orbeetle. He's cool. Favorite rock type? As dumb as it is, I'm gonna give it a Stonjourner. It's just so stupid how they slap the face on the freaking monuments and then they're just like, all right, here's a Pokemon. Favorite ghost type? Galarian Corsola. Such a cool thing they did here with the concept, like, oh, it's our climate is dying, so all the coral is getting bleached, and now it's a ghost type. Like, I think that was really unique. Favorite dragon? I'm gonna give it to Dragapult. Dragapult is so freaking sick. He's just a freaking B-52 bomber that's a dragon. Like, that's awesome. Favorite dark type? Galarian Zigzagoon. He's my boy. Love raccoons. He's just amazing. You can't go wrong with him. Favorite steel type? I'm going to give it to my shield boy. I don't know which one is. There's two different ones. I think this one, Zamazenta. He is cool. I played shield mainly, so he's the one that I know the most. Favorite fairy type? Grimmsnarl, really cool typing. Dark Fairy, really freaking sick. I love it. Favorite starter? I chose Sobble, and I'm really sad about how it turned out because it looks freaking awful. Favorite gimmicks, all the G Maxes, all the new forms, all the Hisuian forms, which we really didn't talk about, but you know, none of them really came up. TBH, they're all kind of like whatever. I like Zoru and Zorua, but you know, favorites not really. From these, what is my favorite one? Galarian Moltres. Galarian Moltres is so freaking sick. And then for the legends of the ones that I haven't included yet, I am going to choose Regidrago. Regidrago's pretty cool. So my favorite overall for Gen 8. Dracovish. He's so dumb, but he's awesome. Dracovish is sick. Gen 9. So, Scarlet Violet. I've had to replay it a couple times just so I can get all the Pokemon from him. I had to play the DLC twice for played Legends. I consider Legends more of a Gen 9 than a Gen 8 game, but you know, whatever. Man, they're so buggy, but the story is actually pretty decent. It's actually pretty good. So let's see here. Favorite one, Tendimouse. Not Tendimouse, sorry, Mousehold. Favorite normal type, Mousehold. Mousehold is cute. It's shiny. Sucks though. Favorite fire type, Fuecoco. He's with my boy. He's with my boy Mudkip out here, man. They're just in a nothing going on in head party, man. They're awesome. Favorite water type. I'm gonna have to give it to Water Ogerpon. Ogerpon is just a friend. He's just adorable. Or she. I think it's a she. It doesn't freaking matter, but you know, he's adorable. Favorite grass type. From the ones I have here, I'm gonna give it to Sprigatito because it's adorable and it's a shame of what it turns into. Favorite electric type. These are all kind of like whatever. I'm gonna give it to the, you know, Mega Tyranitar. Freaking Iron. I don't remember. I think it's Iron Thorns or something like that. I don't remember the name. Favorite ice type. All these are kind of like whatever. Citadel is kind of growing on me. Citadel is kind of cute. Favorite fighting type. Annihilate. Annihilate is such a cool concept for Primeape and Minky. Just having them be so mad that they just die of anger. That's awesome. Favorite poison type. Clodsire. He's just a boy, man. He's just there. Favorite ground type. I think I'm just man, I want to give it to Clodsire as well. Yeah, fuck it. Clodsire twice in a row. He's awesome. Favorite flying type. Swallow-Bellies are awful as Pokemon. They're awful. I'm gonna give it a Flamigo. Favorite psychic type. Psychic. From the ones listed, I'm gonna give it to Flittle because I caught a shiny one that I need to train up and evolve. Favorite bug type. Ooh, from the ones that are given, I think Rapska. Rapska is pretty sick. Such a cool design. Rock types. These are all awful. I don't like any of them. I'm gonna give it to Listing. I don't remember its name. I think it's like Glamora or something like that. But yeah, really unique looking Pokemon. But it's so bad. I don't like it. Favorite ghost type. Golden Go. Got my little string cheese man. He's awesome. Favorite dragon type. Oh man, it's so funny that Tatsugiri is freaking dragon. It's so dumb. But favorite dragon from the ones that are on here, I don't really like any of them. I'll give it to Miraidon, I guess. Miraidon is okay. Favorite dark type. Kingambit. They did Bishops or Bisharp, sorry. So good there. Favorite steel type. This is also a really hard one. I'm gonna give it to Tinkaton because its relationship with Corviknight is pretty cool lore-wise, and its design being another steel fairy trying to kind of fill in the shoes of Zamazenta and Dacian and stuff like that is pretty cool. Favorite fairy from the ones I didn't even know Fezandipity was a freaking fairy. I'm gonna give it to Fluttermane. Fluttermane is sick. Favorite starter, Fuecoco, hands down. Favorite gimmick form. So all the Polian ones. You know, I'm surprised they didn't put Archelodon on here. I would have thought. I mean, I guess that's kind of an evolution, not really a gimmick form, but you know, whatever. Favorite gimmick form from these, I think Sinistra. I think that's this one. Is pretty cool. Favorite legendary Ogrepon water. I like the blue and the green clashing together. My favorite overall, I think I'm gonna. Oh man, I want to give it a Fight Coco. I want to give it a Mousehold. I'm gonna give it a Fight Coco. Fight Coco is adorable. And now, these are all the ones for gens 1 through 9, which is all the ones that we have so far. And now I'm gonna go through and actually rank them per category. So for example, this one is gonna be all the normal types, which was my favorite. So from all the normal types, which one is my favorite? That is a tough choice because these are all really good, right? Because, you know, they're my favorites and everything. So I need to actually choose one. I am going to choose Mousehold. Newest one is my favorite one. Mousehold is freaking adorable. Favorite fire type from the ones I have listed here, Chandelure takes it by a long shot. It's not even funny. I mean, I love Gen 3, but I mean, Blaziken compared to Chandelure is just so sick. And we'll give the bottom ones a shiny treatment. You might not even notice some of them, but that's fine. Favorite water type, Mudkip. I can't do my boy dirty like that. You know, Mudkip is just amazing, beautiful, perfection. Favorite grass type. I'm starting to notice there's a lot of starters on here. Freaking Bulbasaur, Chikorita, Decidueye, Sprigatito. For my favorite grass ones that are on here, I'm gonna give it to Breloom. Breloom is sick. I like Breloom. He's got his little nubs and everything. He's just a little fighting mushroom. He's cool. Favorite electric type. I'm going to give it to... man, so many good choices. I'm going to give it to Mareep. Got my little Watame going on over here. Favorite ice type. From the ones listed here, Lapras, hands down. Lapras is so freaking sick. Favorite fighting type. From the ones listed... ones that I have on here, I think I'm going to give it a Heracross because Heracross was also really freaking sick. I remember seeing it in the anime a lot when I was a kid too. He's so cool. Favorite poison type. Oh, this one's so hard because I want to give it a Crobat, but Naganadel is also on here. Oh man, that's tough. I'm gonna give it a Crobat just because of longevity. You know, it's been out longer. I remember for longer. It's been with me for a lot longer. Favorite ground type, my boy Flygon's gotta take it. I love Flygon so much. The Game Freak has done him so fucking dirty. Didn't get a new Mega, hasn't gotten any new forms or anything like that. I actually just recently caught a shiny one in my main Violet version, and that was sick. Favorite flying type, from the ones listed here, I'm gonna give it a Skarmory. Skarmory's sick. I always liked Skarmory. He's really cool. Favorite psychic type, from the ones here, Latias. Latias was my first Lottie. It's amazing. Not really not much to say there, but it's just so sick. Ah man, I want to give it a Scizor, but I'm gonna give it a Volcarona. Volcarona is so freaking sick. I love Volcarona. I just remember seeing it for the first time. It was awesome. Favorite rock type. I'm gonna give this Tyranitar. Kind of basic choice, but Tyranitar is freaking Tyranitar, dude. He's so sick. Favorite ghost type. I'm gonna give this to Aegislash. Aegislash is so fucking sick. I know he shares the type with Chandelure over here, and some of these are sharing types, you know, water over here, but Aegislash, amazing. Favorite dragon type, Rayquaza, hands down. I fucking love Rayquaza. He's my boy. He's been my boy since Emerald. Man, he's amazing. I love him. Favorite dark type. From the ones listed here, they're all really cool. I kind of want to give it a substitute ball. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna give it a Darkrai. Just the design of Darkrai is so fucking sick. He's basically like a Dream Eater, but you know, incarnate. He's awesome. Favorite steel type, Metagross. I love Metagross. When you were able to get one in Hoenn, I loved it. It sucked that it took him forever to level up, and you didn't really get to use him a lot, but if you train them right, you can do it for post game. But that was before I knew about EVs and IVs and all that stuff, so you know, it was like whatever. I mean, is it really a surprise? And you take a look at my name and you think it's a really surprise. Fucking love Gardevoir. Favorite starter, Mudkip, hands down. Don't even gotta think about it. Mudkip is awesome. I love Mudkip. My favorite gimmick form. This one's hard because there's a bunch of Mega Evolutions on here that are so freaking sick. The Mecha Tyranitar we're just not even gonna focus on. But then Galarian Moltres is so cool too, and there's that TCG artwork of him that looks so freaking sick. Oh man, it's so cool. I'm going to choose Mega. This is hard. I'm gonna choose Mega Gardevoir. Mega Gardevoir. And my favorite legendary. Also kind of an easy choice. Rayquaza. Obviously. I mean, it's my boy Rayquaza. I can't do him dirty. And then my favorite of the favorites. So these are all the favorites from here, and I'm guessing all the favorites from down here. Which one is my absolute favorite? I'm looking at the list. You got Lapras, Scizor, Rayquaza, Naganadel, Mudkip. I am a man of habit. And anything that's not Gen 3 is almost more exactly cut off. But I'm gonna have to give it to my boy Rayquaza. My boy Rayquaza is my most favorite Pokemon. He's my favorite legendary. He's awesome. I love him. I love Gen 3. You can already see the Gen 3 bias, right? There's 1, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh man, I love him. So let's go through here. There's also a thing down here where I get to choose a team from the ones that I have, and then I'll choose the things here for the Spinda. I'm not even gonna do it. Boom, there's my favorite. There's my favorite one. It's the favorite, you know, it's whatever. Who's my favorite regional bird? So from the ones listed here, because they have all the small birds, so we'll just choose based off of the small ones. I'm kind of stuck between Tailo and Starly. I think I'm gonna give it to Fletchinder. Fletchinder is adorable. And I think that's not even the right one. But, you know, Fletchinder. My favorite regional mammal. I'm going to give it to Galarian Zigzagoon. Again, he's my boy. He's my little raccoon. I love him. Favorite regional bug. From these listed on here, you know, these are like whatever. Wormhole kind of sucks. I'm going to give it Spinarak. I was kind of fond of Spinarak. My favorite pseudo. This one's hard because I immediately gravitate towards Salamence, Metagross. Obviously, I'm not gonna look at the megas because why should I? I'm gonna go to Metagross. As much as I love Salamence, I love Metagross. My favorite Pikachu clone. So the ones that are cut off on this side are Mimikyu and some of the other Pikachus that have different like costumes on. My favorite one, I will probably have to say Emolga. For whatever reason, I really like it. I know it's kind of hard in Gen 5 to beat him through the gym, but I like it. I like it. My favorite evolution, I've always been partial to Umbreon. Umbreon is really cool. Favorite fossil, I want to give it a Mr. Fish. Is there anything else on here that I like more than Mr. Fish? I've always been partial also to Leleep. Leleep is really cool. I'm gonna give it a Mr. Fish. Favorite regional form. Ooh, there's kind of a lot on here. Oh no, you guys can see it. Sick. My favorite regional form, I'm immediately leaning towards Galarian Moltres. I know there's Galarian Zigzagoon, but we already chose it, so it can be on the sidelines for a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Galarian Moltres. My favorite Gigantamax form. Gigantamax was like hit or miss. I mean, some of them were pretty cool, some of them were like whatever. I like... None of these really speak to me. These all kind of look like shit, not gonna lie. I'm gonna give it to Longboy over here and say Meowth. Gmax Meowth. Favorite baby. So from these, which one's my favorite? Riolu stands out, but I don't really count Riolu as a baby Pokemon. I count it more as a... like a pre-evo. Because then why aren't all the other ones on here, you know? I think I'll give it a Togepi. Togepi is a good choice. My favorite box legendary. Is it even a question? Like, come on. My favorite mythical. I see. Now this one's tough. because I immediately gravitate towards the Deoxys forms because these are just so sick. I know I didn't include it up here in my list, but these are really sick. I'm gonna give it to, I think this is attack form, Deoxys. My favorite Ultra Beast, Naganado. 100% Naganado. No thought there. Favorite Paradox Pokemon. The Paradoxes are pretty interesting because like all the past ones got really sick ones and they have really cool and creative names, but then all the new ones are just like, or all the future ones are just Iron Blank. And the creativity's kind of sucked out of them. I like Iron Valiant because it kind of mixes Mega Gardevoir and Mega Gallade. Same thing kind of happens here with Roaring Moon, where you're kind of getting a little bit of Mega Salamence. If I had to choose one, I'm gonna go Valiant. Iron Valiant is pretty sick. What's my favorite type overall? Now, if I'm looking at the list down here, oh, obviously these are all separate types, so that's kind of a stupid question, right? But which ones kind of overlap a lot? I'm seeing a lot of dragons, seeing a lot of steel. I think my favorite type overall, oh man, I don't know. Right, fire, flying, that's part flying, psychic. I think I would have to say somewhere between like psychic and steel. I think I'll go steel type. Which is my favorite Pokeball? This is an interesting choice. Favorite Pokeball. I have always liked Premier Balls. Luxury Balls are pretty sick too. I'm gonna make a tier list of this soon. Probably same thing tonight. I think I'm gonna go with Prem Ball. Favorite Spindle, we'll just randomize it a couple times. Boom. I think that's the one I always saw in game. My favorite Vivian. So for Vivian, I like the Pokeball one. It's kind of basic, but I like it. My favorite Alchemy. I'll go with G-Max because I played the card game. And my favorite new evolution. So these are new evolutions of past Mons. I got like Obstagoon, Sylveon. Got the new Eevees here and here. Got Slow King. Steelix is always pretty freaking cool. The Dunsparce 2 and 3 segment. I don't think Ursaluna Bloodmoon should be on here because you can't evolve it. Ursaluna is fine, but Bloodmoon, I don't think so. My favorite new evolution. You got Porygon 2, Porygon Z, Weavile. I think I'm gonna go. Oh man, actually, I was gonna go Crobat, but I'm actually gonna give it to Cursula. Cursula's sick. I like Cursula. Alright, and then let's make a quick team here from the stuff that I have. So click a team box, then a Pokemon from the grid to copy it. Okay, so if I'm making a team with all the stuff on here, I'm trying to think maybe competitively. So let's put in a Gastrodon, and let's pair Gastrodon up with someone who can set Rain, maybe. He's like my first kind of inkling. Or someone who can use maybe Surf pretty well, so Lapras maybe. Would use Lapras. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. So there's two good water types. Let's put in a Pseudo or two. Ooh, I know. Freaking Mr. Fish can go good too. So it looks like we're choosing like a little water team here. That could be kind of like our main backbone. With that, we can also put in maybe we're gonna start putting in some other things like anyone can set the weather. No one that I chose can set weather on their own, so that's kind of whatever. Let's pick some newer ones. Actually, these are pretty new, right? Let's go ahead and choose. We'll try to make a backbone with Rayquaza, right? So you can do Rayquaza, and you can pair Rayquaza up with someone who can support him. Maybe like Bronzong. I'm kind of thinking to like what Wolf had in his Wolf's team. And I think we'll just pick it out with my boy at the end. Fuck compatibility and shit. I'll have the shiny sprites and everything up with the other ones. But here's my list of my favorite pokes. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for staying through the entire thing if you guys did, or if you guys were skipping around. I'll have timestamps and everything below. Thank you so much. Love you guys. See ya.